Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mithilesh. So today's topic is how testing flow in the IT sector. So as you can see in my just a minute, guys. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, I have a one diagram. So I will be using this diagram to describe the testing flow in the IT sector. So basically, I have divided this diagram in five phases. As you can see, the leftmost phase is the stage one. Then after stage two, stage three, stage four, this one, and at the end stage five. So I will be describing each and every steps using this stage. So in stage one, so let's suppose you are a client and you have a kind of requirement like I need this kind of application. So what you will do, definitely you will reach out to the person who can take your requirement and can develop the feature as your requirement. So in any company, if you will see in the IT sector how the testing flow starts, business analyst is a person who will reach out to the client and try to get all the requirement. So why business analyst? Because to get the requirement there should be a person who have domain knowledge. So without domain knowledge it is very difficult to collect the requirements. Means any person cannot easily collect the requirement because he or she will not be awareing the kind of things clients wanted to share with us. So that's why always a person with a very good experience in this requirement collection field, so that is nothing but the business requirement collection field. So that experienced person only collect the kind of requirement. So business analyst will collect the requirement from the client, and that requirement will be very high level, uh, high level language, or you can say the high level manner. Means easily developer or testers cannot be understood this flow or this entire requirement. So what the business analyst will do, business analyst will convert this CRS, in the sense customer requirement specification. This is nothing but the requirement only. He will convert it into the SRS. Why he is converting? Because this can be simplified in the simplified in the very common language or very common way, so that testers and developer can easily be understood. So here in second phase you can able to see business analyst have a requirement in forms of CRS. He is converting it into the SRS. Now after converting it, for a developer's sake, what the business analyst will do, business analyst will give this SRS to the architect. So architect guy will get this requirement and he will try to convert entire SRS into the uh, diagrammatical form. So if you can able to see here, I have created like A, B, C, D, E. So this is nothing but telling which are all modules, depends on which module and what is the flow of the application. So it will help developers to develop the features in a correct way. So this is all about the stage one, sorry, stage two. In stage one, what happened? Business analyst will go to the client place, or client will come to the company where business analyst will collect the requirement. Second stage, this requirement is nothing but the CRS in forms of CRS. Business analyst will convert it into the SRS. So SRS is also known as the functional specification, FS. So this FS now will give to the architect. Architect will create the architecture of entire flow. Now this architecture and SRS will be divided into the multiple sub modules or sub requirements. Why? Because in any company, if the project is coming, there will be multiple developers or testers who are all will be working. So we cannot give an entire requirement to a single person. So that's why we need to divide the requirement into the chunks, and each and every sub requirement we will be giving to the testers and developers. And developer also will be receiving this architecture just to understand, just for the understanding purpose. So now developer will go through the requirement and see this architecture, and finally he will start writing code. So the coding and all part I have explained in the fourth stage. So till third stage, what happened? The SRS and architecture has been shared with developers and the testers. Now in the fourth stage, what you will see, developer will start developing the application based on their understandings, and meanwhile testers will start writing the test cases after understanding the requirement. So both work will go parallelly. So once the portion of application is developed by the developer, why portion of application? Because one developer will be working on one module or two module, or a part of the modules which is available in which should available in the application. So one developer can complete the his or her assigned requirement part only. So that's why it is known as the part of the application, because if only one developer is developing the entire application, that we can say that yeah, that developer will be responsible for the entire application. But if there are 4 5 developers, definitely one developer can develop only the assigned feature or assigned module, right? So here, suppose if developer have developed a portion of the application, that is nothing but the build. So in IT terminology, we used to tell build. Now this build will be shared to the testers. What the tester will do, now testers have already written the test cases. So on the basis of that test cases, testers will go and test the build. So he will be testing like actually what kind of development is happened, is there any kind of bug in the application or not. So these are all testings will be done by the testers. So once the testing will done, he will come to know whether it is stable or not, means whether application is stable or not. Suppose if it is not stable, that means there is few bug. So yeah, that might it depends. There is which kind of bug, like the critical bug, some blocker bugs, or the minor bugs. So it depends upon the kind of development happened and kind of mistakes happened during the development phase. So again, now testers will test the application, and testers will raise these kind of bugs if it is available to the developer. Now developer will get those bugs, and developer will be going through the bug. They will check whether these bugs are valid or not. If valid, they will be fixing those bugs, and again they will be creating a new build, because obviously if bugs are there, they will be changing the logic, or they will be writing some new piece of code. So they have to build the application once again, because some changes have done. So new build they have to create, and they will be giving to the testers. Now the testers work will start, and testers will be doing the retesting of the application. They will be checking the bug which was encountered earlier, whether those bugs or that bug is in the application or not. So if it is still there, what the testers will do, testers will assign the same bug to the developer, or this is nothing but the reopen state. Means we have already assigned this bug to the developer, but again we are able to reproduce that bug. So we need to again assign that bug to the developer. So this is nothing but the reopen of that bug. Suppose if that bug is closed and that bug is no more reproducible in the application, we are going to close this bug. So this entire phase will be continuing till we are getting the stable build. So this is nothing but the bug life cycle. So you will able to see in the diagram I have mentioned the name bug life cycle. So life cycle is nothing but to get the build from the developer and test it until the build is stable. So that is the entire bug lifecycle process. So once the developer will develop the build and testers have given the green signal, like yeah, testing is also done from our end, and this application is bug free or stable, you can say. So now what will happen, we will be assigning this entire application to the user, or you can say the client will verify from his or her end. So that kind of testing is known as the user acceptance testing, where user means client will be testing the application as per their business need. And if user acceptance testing is passed by the client, so now the application is good to go to the production server. So now the IT guy, or you can say the DevOps guy, will will take this application and will deploy into the production server. So now application will be available there. So this is the entire flow, means how testing starts, uh, just right from the collecting the requirement and till the deployment part. So this is the entire process which follows in the IT field during the development and testing process. I hope this video would be very helpful for you guys. Suppose if you are stuck anywhere, please make a comment and I will be giving you the reply, the correct, the solution or reply for sure. And if any kind of suggestion you guys have for us, definitely I will do welcome to all of you. Please make a comment and suggest us to make more good videos, and that can help you and others who really want to learn what actually the testing is and how it is in the IT field. So thank you so much guys, this video will be very helpful for you. If yes, please make the comment and let us know, so that we will be getting motivated and putting our hard effort to make this kind of video. See you so much.